Welcome everybody to our show. This is Custom Fab Garage on our channel Octane TV on YouTube. Make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button, and on top of that, make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can get all the new content that comes out weekly and even every day. These are the speakers that we're going to be removing today. What I have found that works the best is if you push kind of over here, you can kind of push a little bit and it will help to kind of get this front part to come up right here, so you can get your plastic pry tool underneath here and pull up, and there's clips underneath here that hold this down. But it's hard because you kind of gotta push a little bit to kind of get it to come up right there. See, boom. So like if you kind of push right there, it kind of pushes the front part up like that. See that? And it pulls it so you can get the gap underneath there to get your plastic pry tool under there. And then once you get that underneath, you can just kind of slide and pull up a little bit, and you got to be super careful. You do not want to break anything, so just take your time and just go slow. And once you get it completely up, then it's basically ready to come out. And then there's what it looks like from the back side. So it kind of sticks into the back part and then snaps down. So there's your two snaps, and then those parts just kind of slide into the back part and then snap down. Wow, that's a lot of dirt. And then it's got two 7mm, and I believe it is a 2.75 inch Chrysler Dodge speaker. So that's what we're gonna have to replace today. It looks nasty. Here's how we're going to get it out with a right angle 7mm, because it's hitting the windshield almost right now. And then we're gonna ratchet these out. So basically that's how we're gonna get them out. It's just a 7mm on a ratcheting like bit driver thing like that. You're gonna push down on this middle part right here where this tab's sticking up, push that down, and then this will just pop right out. Now these harnesses are different than the door panel harnesses. I'll show you the harnesses that will work on this so that everything is plug and play. And then here is the lovely factory 8-ohm speaker that is intertwined with the door panel speaker, so they basically run off the same thing. It does have a capacitor on it, so we're going to try to put a capacitor on ours. Ours will be 4 ohm and a lot more than 18 watts, so see how this goes. So here's a comparison of the 2.75 inch and our 3.5. That's the magnet size right there. Kind of a lot different type of speaker, built-in tweeter as well. Hopefully this will clear the top part because it does stick up a little bit, whereas this is flush. So I might try that and make sure everything sticks down first before we do anything, but this is a much better speaker than this. And then you flip it over, and then huge difference right there. Huge difference in power as well. This is what we're going to use to plug into the plug, and then have our connections on the other side. And it is a 72-7902 is the part number. Multiple companies, Metro and all that. I'll put a link down below in the description so you can just click on the link and buy them. And then that plug right there will just plug into the factory plug, and then this will plug into the speaker, make everything plug and play. Super simple, super easy. I would never, do not ever cut these harnesses off. Don't ever do that, please. Whatever you do, buy these speaker adapters or T-tap. Do not cut these off if you can at any cost. Do not cut the factory harness. We will be wiring these in as well, which is a BB-5PR. There are other brands that carry these besides PAC, but it's basically called a base blocker or an inline crossover filter for a 3.5 inch speaker. You can buy them for 4 inch, 5 inch, 6 inch, any type of speaker, but we're gonna basically wire this in, one of these right here, into the positive lead right here, just as extra protection, because these 3.5s just cannot handle a lot of bass. And this particular person likes a lot of bass, so I know they're gonna turn that bass all the way up, so I want these in here for extra protection. So we took this and we cut in, but connected into the capacitor onto the positive side. so that basically now we just will plug and play. This will have the capacitor built in, kind of protect this part of the 3-inch. The tweeter's protected by a little crossover underneath there. But hopefully this should sound pretty good, and everything is now plug and play. Just plug it right in. Super simple, super easy to do. Just plugged it in right there, just plugs in, boom, and then now we can just put it down in the hole. We'll put all the wiring down in there and then mount everything down with the 2.7mm. Everything is mounted back in. Now we're gonna put the cover back on. Hopefully everything will sound really nice. These are the speakers that we'll be using for the fronts on the dash, which are the HYS35. If you'd like a pair of these in Hypnotic, we carry these in the red series, and we also carry these in the HS340 in the blue series. We have a few different series of these actual Hypnotic speakers. We also carry other speakers from like Audio Dynamics, JBL, Kicker, other ones. If you cannot find the speaker or the link that you're looking for down below in the description, if you cannot find that, you're more than welcome to email us at OCTANETVINFO@gmail.com, and we'll be more than glad to try to help you to get the speakers that you need. Or you can click on the link down below. It'll be underneath or clicked onto the description, and that will have the link to these speakers or other speakers from JBL, Kicker, Audio Dynamics, and others, to where you can just click on it, buy it, and have it shipped directly to your home.